Mute that joint there. Mute it. Get set forward. All right. Move all this stuff out the way. And we are live, are we not? Yes, we are. What's going on, peeps? Welcome. RGT Podcast, episode 104. How you guys doing in the chat? Shout out to the 68 of you waiting. Hit that like button. Go ahead and share it out. Let's get some more gamers up in here. You already know we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss. And we're going to have some fun this evening. So shout out to you guys for making today's show. The rest of the panel members are on their way, so don't worry. They'll just casually jump in here. But until then, we're going to do our intros. We're going to get this show started, warm the panel up, and have some fun. The Messiah, go ahead, take it away, brother.
That's the Messiah of Xbox. How you there? Just my hands are really sore from carrying around this sign that says, "Damn, I was right." So good to be.
Ooh. Ouch. That's all I got to say. All right, it's Big Cloud Gaming, episode 104, man. Let's go. Where do we start, man? Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start this? Let's start with the biggest
Final Fantasy VII demo.
You want to start with Final Fantasy? Okay. Final Fantasy VII demo is out.
Yeah.
Gamers are playing it. And from what I'm looking at and from what I'm getting at from the fans' reaction, especially on Twitter with everybody posting screenshots and just their overall approval, they are loving this game. And the sad part is this is only a fraction of it, right? This is Midgard.
Correct.
This isn't the full game. So they're getting this much content and this much enjoyment out of it with just that one part, which is Midgard. And the full experience is not even done yet. So that being said, what's your take on it? How you feeling about this Final Fantasy? Is it the game of the gen?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I asked people why that dude's sword was bigger than him, and people said, he needed to butter his biscuits. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess he needs a big knife to butter his biscuits. But at the end of the day, so far, and I'm gonna stream it later tonight, and so just to kind of go back through it again. So far for me, it's the game I'm the most excited. Ever since they announced it at E3 a few years ago. So far, and again, White Zaddy says that the HDR build is phenomenal.
It looks good.
Again, it looks really good. So I'm sure what's happening.
Yeah, it looks clean.
And you can play it
that clean. To be honest with you, it wasn't expected to look that clean.
And it can change. It can change, and it clearly say in the demo, like when it's booting up, it says this is a demonstration disc of this game, and final specs could change or something like that. Final specs are destined to change.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks dope. I'm happy that everybody's at least getting their game and they're getting their full experience, which is I'm very happy for. I'm all for. That's awesome. I hate when we're waiting for them, especially when we put like a lot of I want to say stock in it, right, Craig? I would say a lot of faith in it. Like you think it's going to be good based off of the previous. This looks awesome. I ain't gonna lie. It looks awesome. I was blown away by it, too. I saw my cousin play it. I was like, holy shit, I might have to fire this up. Might have to cop this, even though I'm not even that huge into, that game. But I might try that game out. I ain't gonna lie. I might try it out. Look who jumped in here, Mr. Blaze 4K. What's up, brother?
Yo, what up?
What's up, Blaze?
How's everybody doing today?
Go ahead, hit that in. We good, man. We good.
Well, I said earlier my hands are from carrying a sign around that says so besides that, I'm doing all right.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up? I see y'all. What's up? All right, so Blaze, you play Final Fantasy? Were you interested in that?
I played it. I want them. I think it looks beautiful, like it coming from what it was. You're never gonna satisfy a fan base like that because it's so near and dear to so many people. But man, I can't help it. It's just Sony's just God. I mean that's what I gotta say. But Square should really release that as a package. I understand it's gonna take time in this, but they really should release it as fast as possible as a package. I hate this split up shit, but other than that, the demo was cool, man. It was really it was really something I wasn't expecting, honestly.
Okay, so it blew you away. Blew all extra.
It didn't blow me away, but it was good because you're coming from a turn-based game. Now it's more action-based, and seeing these models at high resolutions. You know what I mean? It's like I remember seeing Cloud. He was just like a little fuzzy ball with yellow hair. It's just crazy.
I mean, shit. I mean, when I saw it, I was just like, shit. That's. It looks so seamless. I love the art style, the mechanics. It's going to look even more insane, especially since we got a next gen around the corner. And that's why I think they're saving the other pieces to take full advantage of those assets. So I can see them even pushing it even further. But it looks dope. I came in front. Now, of course, the game that blew me away in terms of the announcement wise is on screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. We now have officially got the date for Ghost of Tsushima. This game is one of my most anticipated games to end this generation, period. I cannot wait to play this. The new trailer that they showed gave us the official date. It's June 26th. The game looks ridiculously, it looks insane. I'm going to keep it real. It looks insane. Yeah.
It looks, bro. This shit looks so fucking good. If they would have showed this at E3 for PS5, I would have been like, oh, yep.
Yeah, cool. It looks good. It looks incredible. The web, everything good, from the leaves to the just the transitions, the combat is so smooth. It looks just, oh my God, night and day. I didn't think it would look this clean. This is older now. What you guys are seeing right here, this is from E3. The first time we saw gameplay. This is from E3. What we just saw earlier, it played earlier before we even got to this, but that was the new trailer. It looks even better than this. More color added, more saturated. It looks so much more detailed, more refined. Yeah.
I really hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I mean, if you rocking with the egg and then the box, God, you Xbox guys are hurting out there, bro. May God be with you, dog. May God be with you.
Did it go gold, or did they just have an announcement, or did it go gold?
It's gold. It's coming. It's coming.
And another thing, they put it out in the middle of the summer. Thank God. I've been crying and telling people, put out games in the fucking summertime. There ain't shit to do in the summertime. There's no.
Well, you did say that. Yes. Yeah.
God, thank you.
It looks.
Well, I mean, I'll still be playing MLB in the summertime.
I'm happy for it. So. It looks like it's on another damn level. It's insane. And then they announced the collector's edition to add more value, more hype to it. Did y'all see the collector's edition for this?
I did not.
You ain't seen the collector's edition for this?
Is there a pro?
They better announce the console. It's the collector's edition. You get the game. You see the mask that he's holding on the screen, the art, the box art. You get that mask. The game, the steel book, all that. It looks sick. I'm
more of a console guy.
They gave you a console, that would be ridiculously well too.
If it's a console, it's mine. Trust me. It's in my hand.
That would have been dope too if they gave you the console. They didn't give console. No custom console was revealed or announced,
but they revealed those kind of late.
To be honest with you, this game doesn't really need it. Yeah, they don't really need it. They're about to launch a new one very, very soon, so it's kind of pointless to really go all out with a custom one.
Right?
But if they were to announce, that 500 mil PS4 that we had with the blue and
that one was nice. Yeah,
that one looks sick with this type of game. Red translucent. That would be different. That would be a sick custom, but they didn't. Again, that's wishful thinking, though. So that's wishful thinking. But I think, they're blowing me away with this game, and they're blowing me away. Awesome. This was definitely a big surprise. I was happy to see it, and they got me, man. They got my money day one. Let me go ahead and get this stuff out the way. This is minuscule. This is nothing huge. It's stuff that we already kind of talked about, but a lot of you tagged me with this, so why not go over it? Let's see. The sales figures. Now, this is courtesy of AMD. Now, again, if you care about the hardware sales of PS4 or Xbox One, now you have the official sales figures. This is officially from AMD. Courtesy of AMD, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One totaled together amount for 150 million units worldwide. Now, dig this. Sony announced 2 weeks ago that the PlayStation 4 is sitting at 109 million units as of right now. That means that the total sales of the Xbox One are at 41 million units worldwide as of 2020, going from obviously from 2013. That's what they're sitting at. 41 million. So, what you guys think? Good or bad or okay? What you think?
To me, it's bad. But I haven't sold 41 of anything. Let me make that clear. The most I've sold is like 8 candy bars. The rest I stuck in my pocket. And the only other things in my pockets were receipts, that little button that comes in your pocket for some reason, and some Tic Tacs. But that's horrible.
With these damn references.
That's bad, man. I don't know I mean, it's hard to say it's not an accurate number because they can't. If people don't understand an investors meeting, they can't lie about that stuff. Like they'll get arrested, because they Interpol will set out warrant. I mean, that's a true number. That's I mean, again, if that's accurate, that's horrible. I mean,
their Xbox 360, Xbox 360 was what 80 what 84, 83.
360. That was 03. Oh no, that 03, 04, 05. It was in this maybe 06, 07, maybe. It was somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, it's a trash number. I mean, and all I heard was when Xbox X was coming out, how people were scared and X was going to give it to you, and the only thing it gave was Sony more market share. Like ever since Xbox X has come out, Microsoft has lost market share to Sony and Nintendo. So once again, that's
a little weird. It's definitely a little weird, but I mean, again, AMD. I guess you could say AMD, right? I think we can all agree to the 200 you watching. Shout out to you guys. I think we can all agree. Pretty much the standout, the real standout, like person who came out here and knocked everybody out with just some cold hard information was AMD, right? AMD just was like the star pupil yesterday. They announced this is right here. Let's just go ahead and get into this, but I'm gonna get into it. Obviously, I'm gonna fill everybody else in if they jump in or not. But let's get into this RDNA 2, man. Let's go ahead and do it. I can't hold it out anymore. RDNA 2. So, like I said before, wait for confirmation before you say something is confirmed or not confirmed. A lot of people were going around saying that the 9.2 teraflop leak, this is where I'm referring to, by the way, here. The 9.2 teraflop leak that was leaked a while ago, back when they said that it was RDNA 1. You guys remember that? And everybody said, oh, that's the actual, leaks for PS5. And, of course, Sony never confirmed it. It was never mentioned by Sony or anybody to actually be legit. It's officially been debunked because AMD has stated that PS5 and Xbox Series X will both use RDNA 2, meaning that leak is fake. Now, granted, we can actually jump off of this if you think about it, because there was another leak, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's on GitHub or it's on Reset Era that Sony was coming out with 2 SKUs. One was going to be 9 teraflops. And the other was going to be 13. So, I mean, you can still say that maybe 9 still holds a little weight. But at the same time, most of the stuff that was leaked for that particular unit that was running at 9.2 teraflops has been debunked by AMD.
Uh-oh.
So,
Spaghetti-o.
It's like, I don't know what to really say. I've been trying to tell people to relax. You already seen them. You've seen them in everybody's comment section, whether it be Craig go live, whether I go live. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I always get some random person talking about some console war nonsense or saying that, oh, you're scared, this can't do this, that, and the third. And yet, many people have warned you on this panel. Foxy has been notorious with it, with videos. These consoles are going to be very similar than you think. It's not going to be no insane difference. It's not. It's not going to be this insane difference between both units.
Okay, but the X got a 2 teraflop jump on the PS4 right now, right?
No.
Do you see a difference?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't see a difference. And I keep telling people this. And then the biggest drama that you kept dealing with when you kept talking about this particular thing, and when you bring this up, this common sense type of logic to it, where it's like, okay, when the consoles launch, and even Muscle Bound Gamer, shout out to him, he posted this on Twitter. He made a point. when the systems launch, you're not talking about specifications. You're talking about games. I've said this numerous times. It's always about the games. These people didn't want to listen about that. They wanted to push this narrative that Sony is afraid, which I got another story for you first, Sony, for that. But again, they're claiming that Sony's scared, Sony can't afford, they can't do this, that, and the third. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's funny. Like Sony's like Mike Tyson with his feet kicked up.
That's a huge bitch.
And fucking. It's like, bro, who's scared of who, bro? Sony's gonna slap the taste out of Mike. Like, it's gonna be real ugly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna use you're gonna start seeing Xboxes like, it's gonna get real ugly, bro. Like, they can't compete because the bad taste is in everybody's mouth. Yep. It's over. Like, I hate to say that, the generation console, there is no console war. It's over. Germany's been defeated.
Oh God.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's over, bro.
It is. It definitely is.
I'm buying the X. Look.
Yeah, we're both getting it. Yeah, pretty much half the panel here is getting a Series X with their PS5. And that's most because we're content creators, But at the same time, it's like dudes think like that is the determining factor of whether or not you're going to drop the money on it. And granted, we have a huge obstacle, and we got to talk about this too today as well. That's been supposedly going around and could very well, be revealed soon. But according to, I'll let everybody get their point in first. If I say this, I'm going a little too far ahead of here. But we're gonna add on to that. What's up, Don? Shout out to SS9, appreciate it, brother. $2 super chat. He says the bots have the gun to their heads as we speak. Look, Twitter has been. I don't want to say Twitter has been funny. I don't want to say Twitter's been funny. Twitter has been really sad. I'm talking dudes were literally on the fence acting like they're going to attack AMD executives. Like it's crazy.
They attacked Jason Schreier.
Just chill. You're not going to be looking at the console specs when you get the console. Nobody's looking at the specs of PS4 or Xbox One. You're looking at games. I've said this numerous times. Again, you get bombarded with ridiculous comments every single time you bring this up, but it's the common fact. So all I will say is this, though. I will say this. All the people who put all this stock into saying that Sony was not using RDNA 2 and blah, 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 and they're far behind, and Sony's like not doing anything on Xbox, might want to take those videos down or just hold the L. I'm just going to keep it real. Anyway, what's your thoughts on this, Craig? I know Blaze added on. What you wanted to say, bro?
About the RDNA thing?
Yes.
I just the people didn't know what the hell they were talking about. I mean, if you really go back to what Mark Cerny's Wired article in April of last year, when he was talking about the ray tracing and things like that, and then people said, "Well, it's not going to be hardware." They never said that. It's like, I mean, I'm really starting to think there's these guys put out their own reality and they try to bend things to fit into it. I mean, you just had your good friend out here talking about Sony. They haven't proven that it's not 9.2 T4. It's like they don't have to.
That is true. That is true. Sony legit hasn't confirmed that the 9.2 is legit or not. But AMD, you know what I'm saying? That particular portion, like half of that portion, you know what I'm saying, of that leak has pretty much been destroyed. And that was the main
again. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, there's this whole notion that because the 12 number was correct.
Yeah.
It's then this other number is correct. Well, you all they were just saying that it didn't have RDNA 2. Matt's Gaming was going around saying it. Batch was saying it. So I mean, it's just they need to shut up and just wait for the stuff that's confirmed. So it's just so to me it's funny to hear the flopping and people saying it's not being confirmed yet. Just like, okay, AMD put the number out. Like you were just talking about the sales number. They were arguing with that. They were saying, well, no, the Xbox is sold not according to the people who make the console.
There's no person who knows more the number wise than the person who's selling the actual chips to. I'm just saying AMD powered the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and X. Did they not?
Yeah.
So of course they know the units. It's like, why are we arguing? You know what I'm saying? Why are we even trying to argue that? It's sad. Yeah. It's like, guys, you're gonna get, again, it's over. Just stop. Moving on. Play your games.
How do you argue with the manufacturer? That's like arguing with Coca-Cola. Like, people saying there's no sugar in Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola's like, yeah, we make it. There's sugar in there, buddy. Like, what do you like? First, and when has Sony been like? This is funny to me. Sony's always been the innovators. They push the DVDs. They pushed the Blu-ray, and Xbox. How'd that come with you? You had HD DVDs. That's a huge. I mean, those things are ancient, bro. I mean, seriously, you can find those at yard sales all through America, bro. Good luck with that one. You know what I mean? So Sony's always been pushing the envelope, always adding new features, and people freaked out about no 4K Blu-ray and a PS4 Pro.
Not crossplay. They did remote play early as hell, and you see new iterations of remote play. You know what I'm saying? It's like they've always done something outside their bubble. So it's not like Sony's afraid to innovate. No, they've always innovated. You know? What's up, Jess? I see you, bro. But you know, they always do something. But just the thing, just to say stupid stuff like, oh, one company's afraid, and it's like I don't get that. You know, I never understood that at all. I really did not. It's like, why would they be afraid?
Yeah. You know? Well, again, it's about relevance. Yeah. See, if you say you're afraid of something, it makes whatever you're afraid of relevant. You're afraid of spiders, you're afraid of whatever, you know. So dogs yeah. I mean, now it's we're going to say it's 9.2 T flops until Sony comes out and says it's not, which our AMD comes out and says. So it just that's where they are, because this has been this was a kick in the balls, you know, to those guys.
I mean, I've seen so many people. Listen, I've seen dudes. Oh God, I'm not even gonna say no names because I don't want to do it. I don't care enough to do it. But I've seen a lot of dudes who put so much stock into that particular thing, which is RDNA 2. You would think RDNA 2 was like the new 4K. I swear. Dudes put so much stock into that RDNA 2. It was like, see, this is the reason why it's a monster. It's going to destroy this, that, and third. And I'm sitting here watching all these brainwashed children go to people's comment sections spreading this, and I'm like, just don't, please don't come here. And then they come here, and then they get educated, and they go to him, and they go, well, he said that, and then I found out I'm blocked.
Yo, Sony could have the PS4 Pro against the new Xbox, and it's going to be the same story. And I don't mean like, multi-plats are going to look better on the Pro. They wouldn't. But at the end of the day, you're buying a console for what? For the exclusive. So it don't matter. Even if Sony rolled out a 5 teraflop machine, it don't matter, because the content and the games and the storylines and the narration and the high quality, big budget AAA beautiful games are always going to be there. And I'm not saying they all going to be big budget AAA games to be cool. I'm just telling you that we know what to expect from Sony. Microsoft, you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah. And shout out to Vaker. Yeah, I had that in my notes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to read that for sure. Thank you. I'm going to wait for the alert to go off.
That's a huge bitch.
There you go. Give him his alert. No, everybody likes that alert. It's funny, so.
What alert? Oh, okay, yeah.
The one where, the dude from Deuce Bigelow screams out. Shout out to Vedger, 119 SCK, 9.2 teraflops. PS5 was a early prototype before OpenGL GL. Got variable rate shading support with OpenGL 4.3. Yes, that's true. Which is needed to get all first-party in-house engines to work together. Yes, that's true. Very, very true. Very, very true. And of course, again, we went off of that though. Go off of that though. That's just how it is. But to add on to this, obviously, because we're still on this kind of thing. I want to throw this in here as well, because this is kind of, I guess, good news if you want to flip it for Microsoft, because it is it's another piece of hardware. It's another option, I guess, if you want to.
He said it's kind of good news. Come on, this is sad shit.
No, it's kind of good news. It's kind of good news. I know you saw it. They announced, or it's not. It wasn't even announced. It was reported that the Lockhart could actually be revealed sooner rather than we think, and it could.
Yeah, I thought they were going to show it there.
Yeah, it could be here sooner than we think. And what the thing is, it's going to be $300. That's the price point people are talking about. $300.
That's a good price. It's
not a bad price, but wouldn't that put pressure on the Series X $300 option like that?
No,
you don't think so? 1440p 60.
No, Microsoft knows
if it does that.
That's the thing here. That's the selling point. 1440p.
Well, that's a big deal. I mean, because that will help. That's going to help sell monitors more than anything. That may be why the 1440p monitors won't. Like, you can't find one. It's not $300.
Yeah.
So you get a 1440p monitor, you get like a 120 refresh or 144. I'm sorry, you can get something like that. That's what I've said to people before. I would look into it if they're able to get the games that were 30 FPS to go to 60. Yeah. You know, if they can do that, and I'm not here to say that they can't. That's what I'm saying. I'm just waiting to see what exactly this thing is going to do. But yeah, I don't know how that would work with Navi. I mean, I know it can do 1080p 60, but man, 1440p, that's a much tougher. And you know, you may have 60, or you're gonna have like medium graphics, no ray tracing. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have HDR, but so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. To the information that this is why I always say it's not true.
Yeah. Until
the companies come out and say it. So
and this is why HDMI 2.1 is important, because it's not just monitors now. Now my TV I just bought can do 1440p at 120 FPS. It can do that now because of HDMI 2.1. So it's just a big deal all around. And like, first of all, like people like I don't hate Microsoft. Like I just think they're trash. I don't, I want them to succeed. I want them to be around.
Well, they have succeeded. They've succeeded. They're a trillion.
Right, but I want them to stick around, is what I mean. I don't want them to disappear. We need competition. We need that.
Oh, look who's in the chat. A Gosu Waz. What's up, ACL? Good to see you. Yeah, we're going to hit you up for sure.
So since Jack says his TV can do 4K 120, well, you may do 120 hertz per one cycle a minute. See, you're not doing a consistent 120 on a TV, but a monitor you can. So
what did you say? I didn't hear what you said. What?
Somebody said they had a 4K 120 hertz TV, and I'm thinking, well, it may be 120 hertz on one cycle. They can sell it at this like a TV at 60 hertz. It only has to do 60 hertz one cycle, and the rest of the time it can be below. That's a United States standard.
Your TV might say your TV might say you're running at 120 FPS and you are running at 120 FPS, but you're actually stuck at 60 hertz due to HDMI 2.0.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of people got, it's a really confusing topic, but I'm sure they'll go over this. But without HDMI 2.1, no matter what you do at 4K, you're stuck at 60 hertz, regardless. Even if your TV is 120 hertz, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and Slomo's right. The problem with TVs is that the refresh rate isn't great. He's right. It's not that it's bad. I don't think Slomo means it's bad, but it's not great. And it's not ideal if their target. If the console's real. Two, if the target is 1440p. That you need to get a 1440p monitor. That's to get the best. Which again, I'll look into it if it's real. If they're gonna say 300 for that.
Wait,
then,
you upgrade the 4K yet? I don't even think Slomo upgraded the 4K. He's on 1440p, aren't you?
Yeah, which is great. I mean, you know me. I want you know me, Big Cloud. I've been saying for almost a year and a half. 1440p, 60 ultra and high settings is perfect. But so I get why they would. So I love that they're targeting that again. But I will wait until Microsoft has a press conference that says, "Yeah, we're doing this," which is fine. And I'll be the first one to cover it. But am I going to turn into, Jack Reacher and say, "Yeah, they're definitely doing this without any, no, we just saw you guys get your balls cut off in front of everybody with this RDNA too, and your balls did get cut off."
And by the way, you know how they were laughing at PS4 Pro? Oh, it's a 1440p machine, but now Lockhart, now it's okay for it to be 1440p.
Yeah, now it's the kid.
Great point, Blaze. Hell yeah. And when the Xbox X does 1440p, it's okay because the Pro is only doing like 1080p or 1292p. So, 1440p is okay for that. And like I said, man, this slop, this trash, you know. Yeah, it has been a hell of a week.
Just how those passion project teams go.
Well, if the passion product is honey, I shrunk these fuck niggas. Y'all can have that shit. So,
again, man, it's good. I mean, listen, the Lockhart's about to supposedly be revealed. I guess that's going to be the new thing to throw in people's faces. Hey, we have a cheaper option, so we have the and we have the powerful option. Which, by the way,
so what about the X? Supposedly. So what do we do about the X then? What are you going to say to the people who are going to get the X?
Going around, I've been seeing a lot of on Twitter, especially Series X. They're talking about $600. Do I think it's going to be $600? I don't think any company is that stupid to drop a $600 console.
Big Cloud, you can hit that super chat button if it's $600.
Listen, if it's $600, my jaw would drop because I don't think any company is that dumb anymore. You know, you see the PS3. The thing about dropping a $600 console, it always comes down to those launch, you know what I'm saying? Those launch games for one in the lineup. If you don't get Ryan, to support that, you gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Halo's.
I hear you, bro, but it's such a different age now. Like
it is, but it's like I don't know.
It is scary to drop a 600. It's really risky. It's really risky, and it probably would fail. But like for those enthusiasts, yeah, they'll go out and get it. But like I said, like people buying $1,200 phones every year. Like this is like, can we not muster up every 7 years? You know what I mean? Like this is every 7 years, every 10 years. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they should do it because, like I said, based on history, it's an L for you if you do that.
Well, Blaze, I love your comment about 14. They're going to target 1440p now when they were just mocking the PS4 Pro. They're doing the same thing. I mean, I think that's what I'm saying. I mean, you guys can't win. I am the messiah of Xbox.
That's gotta be the new saying for this podcast. Win. You hate to see it. I swear to God, on Friday.
I know you're the messiah of Xbox, Chris. I keep one eye open when I talk to you.
You're right. I mean, they were happy about dynamic K on that Assassin's Creed Origins. Like, no, you don't understand. When you go to the top of the Giza pyramid and you look up, it's 4K native. But as soon as you start to come down the pyramid, it goes down to some sloppy ass 1522p. You know, that's your Xbox X for you. But hey, like D-Batch was saying, it's still better than what the PlayStation's doing. I was like, well, I got a locked resolution over here. You tell me a sliding resolution better than a locked resolution?
Yeah, and to go back to the $600 thing, right? Again, like I said before, you need a crazy launch lineup for that, for one, but also, how the hell do you market a $600 beast? I mean, at this point, that's when you're crossing the realm of Steam machines and PC. Y'all remember those little entry-level PCs we had back in 2000 and what was it, 11?
Yeah,
we're getting into that territory with those entry levels. I'm being honest with you. So it's like, how do you advertise?
Well, that's how you market it. You say that this. You say here's an entry level console. This is the way I would do it.
I mean, that would make sense behind the series. Remember, it does say Xbox this. It says Xbox Series.
But that's why Craig is saying, like,
you have an entry level to get in. Do you want them? Xbox wants them. Microsoft wants them in the ecosystem. That's it. So they can get Game Pass and stuff like that. So that's the way you market it. What if Series S may have may not have a disc? It may be digital and it does 1440p or 1080p, because whether I like it or not, and Blaze probably knows this, more people still have 1080p TVs than they do 4K TV. Yeah. So
how do you justify? Because somebody in the chat, like, I mean, like, I'm really puzzled. How do you justify a $600 console though? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you sell $600 console? Now, Sony, again, I know I don't want to sound hypocritical when I say this, but you see their track record. You know what I'm saying? Their track record alone can sell you something. But at the same time,
simply
Sony
tell
had
people
bad luck with a $600 console with PS3. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to market a $600 console.
Just tell people that in order for you to match this on a PC, you would have to spend whatever, 900 to 1,200 bucks. That alone will sell you some content. Now, you don't do the same as a PC. You can't play Star Citizen on Xbox Series X. Not yet. It's not been announced. Who knows? But you got way more to do with PC. So it's so it just that's how you market it. You say there's a 1440p one here, and there's another one that does 4K native game.
But they don't even have to market it 1440p. It's just going to depend on the software that's going to enable the resolution. If the game's not that demanding, they can push it up to 4K with that. Think about it. The next Xbox and the standard Xbox and standard PlayStation, think about it, are going to be stronger than an X, right? So you got to look at it like, damn, right away, like off the bat, regardless, it's a powerful console right off the bat because it's going to be more powerful than the X. And the X, whether you like it or not, is a decent little console. But what Microsoft wants, they want to have the power thing. They want to be able to say, look, because they don't got nothing else. Microsoft needs to have the most powerful. If they don't got the most powerful console, then what do they got? That's why they want to come out and say, look, we got the most powerful console. You can play Minecraft in 4K, and you can really, they need that.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah. Well, but let me ask you, Blaze, what if Microsoft's console is more powerful, but Sony's is fast?
That seems to be the case. I'm telling you, if Sony opts to do it again, I'm not sure how much weight this PS5 Pro thing is going to be. Right? For all I know is they could scrap PS5 Pro and go strictly with one, unit and launch a PS5 Pro later down the road, like they did with PS4 Pro.
Bro, they don't need to drop
it, but they really don't need it. That's the thing. They don't need it. It's not like it's an ego trip at that point. You don't really need it.
Bro, the world stopped when they dropped the logo. Like, if they show a controller, motherfuckers are gonna faint, bro. They show off like a new controller, bro. People are gonna fall over their chair, bro. We're talking about a logo, dude.
Logo was trending longer than the damn Xbox 12 Teraflop. Remember, it was still trending. It was trending for like 3 days.
The logo was?
Yeah, it was trending for like 3 days in the gaming section. After the Teraflop, they only lasted like a day and like a quarter. I don't know what to tell you. That's the craziest thing about it. Shout out to D, appreciate it, brother. $5 super chat. What's up, guys? FYI, Sony did enough this generation for me to go out and buy a $600 system next generation. Hey, like I said, man, track record, that's enough to sell you on PS5, right? Xbox, you need more. You need more from what I'm looking at to sell another $600 console. I'm not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it from them.
Yeah.
But to get away from Xbox, I know everybody's like, leave me alone. I'm sorry. Let me move away from Xbox. Get into some serious topics here. So, The Last of Us. The Last of Us, ladies and gentlemen. That drops in May.
That's a huge bitch.
And also, they just announced a TV adaptation of the actual game, and that's going to be on HBO. And dig this, it's going to be written by executive producer Craig Mazin, who's behind Chernobyl, and also Neil Druckmann is also going to be helping them direct this. So this is actually legit going to be happening, and I'm actually interested in seeing this. Now, granted, if it's like If it's like The Walking Dead, right? They go all out gore. I think it will definitely be a hit. Because that's one of the good things about The Walking Dead. You see all the gore and whatnot. But if it's kind of PG rated and it's not really like all CG, granted, some of these clickers are going to have to be CG. I think we can agree. For example, like stuff they can get away with. Runners, they can get away with. Stalkers, they can definitely get away with. Clickers? Depending on the situation, I don't think you can get away with a whole bunch of clickers without CG.
That's a huge bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And also, bloaters in general, you're gonna need CG. I can just say right now.
I hope it does well. I just don't think it will. But hey, I was wrong about The Witcher. I thought the first 3 episodes of The Witcher were trash, but it really picked up. It really picked up after episode 4.
No, the first episode was good. The other 2,
that one was good. Yeah, with that chick. Yeah, but those other ones. Well, I mean, you didn't get to see him becoming the butcher. That was actually pretty cool.
Yo, do you see like these people that do these costumes and makeup? Like, do you see what women can do to themselves?
Cosplayers.
I'm just saying, have you ever like slept with a woman and woke up and her makeup was gone?
Yeah.
Well, right, they can make a clicker, dog. Trust me, they're good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that TV show that's on with the special effects thing, it used to come on. They would they have the special effects transfers with practical special effects. Yeah, they can do it. And zombie stuff is the easiest stuff to make.
The bloater is tough because you got to add the weight, you got to add the pus, all that. That's going to be interesting.
The effects of the spores popping off. Yeah, that right there has to be CG. I don't see them doing it practical. I mean, they could do it right with certain scenes, like earlier scenes, like they did with The Walking Dead, with like some of those crazy, zombies. But again, you see bloaters. Well, you don't even see bloaters a lot, so that can be rare occurrences. So yeah, they could do practical. They could definitely do practical.
Hold on, Ryan. By the way, my girlfriend looks beautiful without makeup. She's like giving me an evil look right now. I was just joking. Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
If somebody's on Twitter talking, oh my God, somebody's got to get your friend, Big Cloud. He's going through it on Twitter. So, you know who.
Moving on. Let me move on. We got a show we got to put on for the people. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 300 of you. Hit that like button.
Oh, hit that like button. Sub to everybody here. And if you want to learn about tech and what's really going on, these gentlemen, we three married men are here for you. If you want to go full butter biscuit moist, there are some other podcasts out.
Oh, yeah, of course. And by the way, Mr. Blaze 4K is one of our new official members. So shout out
to the Blaze.
Oh, snap. You're making me official?
I mean, official.
Damn.
That means he now.
I'm glad to be rocking. Look, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but like I said, I like rocking with genuine good people. Like, I don't. Like, that's it. Like, real people. Like, when Ryan, like, if I call Ryan, he don't answer, he'll have an excuse, but at least he'll, Nova, what up, dog? But I'm glad to be rocking with good people, bro. For real. I like, you guys are all good people, and I hate fake people. That's why, I'm good. Craig, everybody, Foxy, everybody on the panel, bro. I appreciate it. Absolutely.
Well, I'm just Well, now that you're official, you can now donate to the cause.
Oh God, here we go.
Bro, I'm about to. What you need, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm just kidding with you.
No, you're not kidding. Yo, next time.
I'm never kidding. No, I'm never kidding.
No, when you live stream today, I got you.
All right, yeah. I got to do something tonight because these people on Twitter are just going. I mean, dude, are you looking at this stuff?
Craig. Let me just keep it real. They're really going for your neck, Craig, every week.
They might be because this is nuts.
They got like a dartboard. Like they be throwing the darts at the wall. And
well, now that RDNA 2 has been confirmed, I know you're going to go through the quote and everything. They're hanging their nutsack on this 9.2 T-flop thing.
Yeah, that right there, again, that might actually have some weight. That right there, again, that could be, that could have some weight to it. But the big portion of that 9.2 teraflop leak, which was the early dev kit, a prototype, was the RDNA 1 that was leaked on GitHub. That's all been debunked. It does.
Now, GitHub or Grubhub? Yeah. Would you rather have GitHub or Grubhub?
I would have Grubhub, of course. Anyway. Shout out, let me get these super chats. Shout out to Sovereign, appreciate it, bro. You always in the chat, always support. I do appreciate you, bro. You and Vegger and everybody, thank you. $5 super chat. He says, in order to overcome the feeling of inadequacy, Xbox delves his delusions of grandeur. I can't even talk. I don't know what happened there. Shout out to D-Cash again, $5 super chat. Every year, people go out to buy a new phone, so buying a $600 system shouldn't be a big deal. I don't want to put game consoles in the same conversation as phones because, usually you can upgrade usually free with your plan. Usually your plans come into the play. When you get people buy $600 phones and they upgrade due to plans and whatnot.
What I'm saying is there's a bunch of enthusiasts that want the new iPhone, want the new Samsung. They're just crazy, dude. Like they can't help it. Yeah. But it's not, like you said, it's not a mass appeal. You're right, Ryan. It's not going to appeal to everybody. Like, nobody's trying to spend that kind of money. You know what I mean? But I think, like I said, Sony can, literally Sony, bro, they can put out, when you're God, bro, you can put out a blank disc. You can put out whatever. People are going to buy it. As long as you got the logo next to it, trademark, that's it. It's a wrap.
Facts. Shit's crazy. I looked at it. I was like, okay, this shit's, wow. All right, well. $600, $300. I guess what can you do? I guess it's up to you at the end of the day, right? What you willing to really spend? For me personally, For a system to be $600, you get what I'm saying? I gotta see something that really goes, yeah, that's worth $600.
Ryan, you buying it regardless. You buy it for
regardless. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm being a hypocrite as I'm saying this. I'm buying it for fucking the content for you guys. You know, I'm doing both content, but still, it's like, do I even want to say?
Ryan's just been slowly, just patiently waiting and waiting and waiting. He's gonna pull the trigger. One day, you're just gonna see like a video or a tweet. It's gonna be a bunch of shit all at once. I already know.
Oh God, here you go.
No.
Big Cloud Gaming back with another trash show. Oh, actually.
Oh damn! I see. Now I respect you, though. All
right, let's move on. So add on. Oh, what you think about the TV? Did we get all our thoughts on the TV show? Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Well, just real quick. Yeah, they got a good showrunner. The guy who did Chernobyl, and so that's good. And I certainly hope it does well. So that's all I can really say. I'm not too big on it. I wonder who they're going to get to play those parts though. And they did say that she was still going to get her full lesbian on in the series. So yeah, I want to watch it.
They confirmed that she's still,
she still likes girls. So, so that's fine. I mean, that's cool. But so I'll have to wait and see. Wish them nothing but the best of luck. I know Sony's been looking for a TV adaptation.
In 3 months, you get the game. Ain't that awesome?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So damn lit. 2020 is ridiculously lit when it comes to games. Let me tell you, it's lit. Lit.
It's slow right now, but it's about to really
about to
pick up.
Yeah. So for those of you that were interested in the quote from David Wang from AMD,
Wang whipped out his thing.
There you go. This is from AMD's David Wang. He actually said this to Windows Central. He developed an all new hardware accelerated ray tracing architecture as part of RDNA 2. It is a common architecture used in the next generation game consoles. So there you go. He confirmed it right there. Your RDNA 2 for your PS5 and Series X. Moving on.
Which is good. Yeah. I mean, I think people will be happy.
Now people are getting a little scared. Again, I can understand the fear for sure. A lot of people, I saw this on the timeline. I got this not really on the timeline. It was really because I'm kind of part of, like I told you guys, I get news and I'm part of a newsletter. So this was actually sent to me before I even got into our Discord. But a lot of people are talking about PS5 and potentially Series X being delayed to 2021 because of the CV virus concerns. If you guys want to add on to this, Sony Europe has several offices closing down. Not closing down like being done, but they're closing doors for a little bit until everything gets situated. And they're even urging their employees to work from home. So this CV virus is it's pretty bad. You know, it's pretty big. It's again, I don't know what to really say, to be honest with you. I'm okay with waiting. As you already know, there's so many games dropping. Even Resident Evil 3 drops in April. Neo 2 drops on the 13th of this month. You know what I'm saying? There's so much games dropping. I personally am all right if for them to postpone this. At least until everything gets situated, you know? But you never really know what's going to happen. What you guys think?
I think the game lineup is sensational. I mean, for myself, I'm not going to buy Neo 2 or Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but I'm getting MLB The Show, Predator Hunting Grounds, Final Fantasy VII. That's, those 3 games are coming to Daddy. So I'll have all 3 of those. And that'll take care of me for a long time. And of course, I'll get the and I'll end up with Ghost of Tsushima. So, but that's a lot to do. I still have to play Code Vein and finish this other thing. Near Automata. I got to finish that. So yeah, I just I'm still playing the flight sim game. I'm still learning that. So yeah, I'm busy.
Yeah, true. What you guys say about it, Blaze?
I mean, dude, you know me, bro. I buy everything that comes out. I'll buy it. Dude, Neo 2, man, I hate to say this, but Neo 2, the demo when I played it, man, it like you can tell it needs a PS5. It needs a res boost. It was a little shimmery, but it played. It plays it. If you like Neo 1, man, you're gonna like. If you like the Souls whole thing, I'm Doom Eternal's being bought. I mean, bro, I can't even.
I'm saying
sit here and say
that's just for me personally, and I just said Neo too because I like.
Yeah, Neo 2.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal looks like Jesus. It looks so good, dude. Cyberpunk, enough said. Last of Us 2, enough said. Ghost of Tsushima, enough said. Like God. Bleeding, what was that game? Bleeding Elves?
Edge.
What was it called? Yeah, Bleeding Edge.
Bleeding Edge, yeah. They have Bleeding Edge for Xbox, so yeah. That is true. That is true. I am definitely Neo 2. Honestly, I think Ghost of Tsushima might take the spot for Game of the Year for me. I don't know. It's hard to say.
I still think it's Final Fantasy VII.
I mean, yeah. See, I wasn't spoiled with Final Fantasy VII back in the, when it was like before, to now. So I can't really comment on Final Fantasy VII. So I guess I'm gonna exit left from that conversation. But again, that's another one. People are saying Final Fantasy. Some people might say Resident Evil 3 or Neo 2 or Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk's another one. Everybody, just like this game for everybody. It feels like that's the good thing about 2021 for sure.
Facts.
Why the hell is this woman hit me up in front? Oh God, never mind. Sorry. My bad.
Ryan, you being a little.
My creator. Give me one second.
Oh, your creator. He said my creator. I thought it was some girl.
Lord.
Yeah, but it's it's good, bro. And this year is a good year because you got the anticipation of new hardware. There's something for everything. If you're a PC guy, you got new graphics cards are coming. If you're an Xbox guy, I'm sure you'll have a new color of a controller soon. PlayStation, you already know. So I mean, there's shit to look forward to. All seriousness, like I'm excited. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, yeah. Like I said, it's that's a lot of people got hurt feelings yesterday over that presser, and so what can you do?
You're an Xbox guy, right?
Oh me, yeah, I'm the messiah of Xbox. Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you something. How do you stay positive?
Well, I mean, you just have to take it the way it is. There's a group of people. It's not everybody. It's not even. It's like maybe 5 to 7% of the community that they're clinging on to every little thing now. Like this person on Twitter, the whole RDNA thing, like Big Cloud said, has been, debunked, or however you want to put it. I can't even say it was real, but okay, it's been debunked. So they're running immediately to the 9.2 T-flop thing. Well, this is because at their soul, they have two issues. One, they know that Xbox's studios can't compete with Sony, so they need the power narrative. You just alluded to that a few minutes ago. That's true. They need to be able to say we have more power because it will make up for the lack of gaming studios. And they actually do believe that that's the most important thing. No matter what you say to them. I mean, Big Cloud had not Big Cloud. I'm sorry, Foxy Games. He had a Xbox 4.8 on his podcast one time, and he would not back off the whole 1080p, 900p thing. He just won't. They won't do it. That's just who they are. It's Sony's fault that Quantum Break didn't sell well because Quantum Break was only 720p on Xbox, and the media killed the game. Not understanding that what the media literally said is there shouldn't be any more 720p games coming out. Period.
So what about Nintendo games that come out at 720p and 540p? Do they get reviewed? No, they get reviewed bad? I want to know.
Do they get reviewed? Well, that's good. They have good IP.
Okay.
And again, Nintendo they claim the Xbox community was saying that the Nintendo Switch was going to fail. Why? Because it wasn't powerful enough. That was the reason why. Then they said, well, it doesn't have any AAA games. So again, they think AAA games are more important than exclusive games. That's who they are. And they're not going to change because and you have all this evidence that the Switch is came and kicked them in the balls, and the Switch is less powerful. They say, oh, it's niche. They'll say it's a niche console, so they push that to the side, even though they were attacking it when it first launched, saying it's not powerful because that's what they think is more important. So they are, like J-Dub City was saying on a podcast he was on last night. They are just it's cringe at this point to see how much they desperately need psychologically for the PS5 to not be as powerful. So that's just who they are.
Microsoft. It's never been like they Microsoft. The good old days of the 360. Man, look, I don't care. Like you Sony guys, like I'm a Sony guy, but I have to admit, like the 360 party chats were awesome.
Yeah.
It was Xbox Live with they had some momentum. Like, and to have all that momentum and to literally shoot yourself in the foot, it was like I couldn't believe what I was seeing when Don Maxer came out and said, well, if you're playing in a submarine, sorry, buy a 360. It's like I couldn't. Not even that. The whole press conference was just received so negatively, and it looked like a corporate Microsoft and not Xbox game studio. They had all the momentum, bro. All the moment. First of all, your name was hard. Xbox One. Okay, good name. Hey, wrong. And then it's like
crackling up a bit. Just like jump out and jump in.
Hold on, I got you.
Yeah. Discord's been screwing up and everybody. It's weird.
Yeah.
I hate that. But Man, fucking next gen. We're almost there. I'm hyped. Tons of games. So I'll let you guys finish your point, and then I'm just gonna move off to the last thing I was gonna talk about, and just go into chill mode with you guys and talk for this other stuff.
Go ahead, Craig. Finish it off, though.
Oh well, I mean, again, as far as a positive light, you understand that that's not what Xbox is. So not this generation. And again, I had great times on the 360. All the fan base wanted, because I was one of them. All we wanted was for the 360 or for the Xbox One to be the 360 on steroids. That's it. That is it. That's all we wanted, and they didn't do that. It was TV. And it had some good games at launch, had exclusives at launch. So for them to turn around and say, well, now exclusives don't matter, they're anti-consumer, it's a blue pill bitch fest. It's like I said it's like on Twitter now. They've lost the whole RDNA 2 argument because that's they've confirmed however you want to put it. Now they're like I said, they're hanging with dear life to 9.2 T-flop. So if that's not true, and I don't care if it is or not. If that's not true, they are going to die. They will. I think some of them will die. They'll just explode. They'll combust.
It don't matter. That's the thing. Whether it's 9.2 or 7.4, it don't matter.
It could be 11. It could be 9. It really won't matter to the situation.
It's not going to matter. There's still like the Xbox One X, as good as a console that is. There's no game that looks better than God of War. So I don't want to hear it.
Oh, don't say that. That's a sensitive subject. Ooh.
Yeah, but they thought. But you're right. But see, Blaze, they thought that Red Dead Redemption Part 2 was the game because they still don't have a game that they can say, well, this is the game to go out and get the X for. This is why you get the X. And when it loses, albeit in a subjective contest, it loses to a PlayStation exclusive. That you felt the depression. I mean, when that happened, they were so desperate to get affirmation from outside, from the outside. Again, they're a bunch of blue pill babies. That's what they are. That's the way I treat them. I treat them like a bunch of blue pill babies. You come on my podcast with your bullshit, I'll pull your pants down in front of everybody. You're not getting away with it. So it's just best not to come over there. So it's it is what it is. So I'm just keeping.
You so.
I mean,
all right. Well,
pulling pants. All right,
it's very crazy, dog. No, anyway. That's all the gaming topics. That's pretty much all the gaming topics. We went through that super fast. It's simple to the point. You know, I'm gonna add some more life to this. We're gonna talk about some other stuff.
Let's talk about PS5 being 13.3 T-flop.
Oh, shut up. Let's talk about this damn Batmobile.
Oh yeah,
Let's talk about
trash.
the Batmobile, sir. What's going on here, Craig? How many times I begged you not to send no Hot Wheels cars to them, man? They took inspiration from your Hot Wheels car. Now it looks like a car from damn Fast and the Furious.
It does. It looked like to me, it looked like that car from that terrible.
We might as well start quoting Vin Diesel when he fights crime. I used to fight crime a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm not in that movie. I hope it does well, but I can't do it. So, you know, I hope, as Matt Reeves is directing it, I hope it does what they needed to do. Just look trash. So, granted, it's just a costume shot. I remember people ripping the Brie Larson Captain Marvel. She had on that bluish green outfit before they put the CG on it. People are like, this looks like trash, blah, blah. Yeah. So you have to kind of wait for the finished product. And we'll have to wait and see.
What I'm about to throw out there, aside from the whole Batman thing, shit, I think I lost my train of thought.
Well, Batman is
Batman, dude. Let me tell you, I don't know what they're thinking. Are they like having like 4 villains in this?
Possibly. They need to do something to get people into the theater, because that casting is that didn't go over well. Robert Pattinson as Batman. I hope. Look, I'm not saying he can't do the job. It did not go over well. And then you have the news today that Christian Bale is going to be the villain in Thor: Love and Thunder. So,
do you follow Robert Downey Jr. on Twitter?
Me? Yeah.
I mean, his report, man, he wants to do Iron Man again. However, he'll only do it if Gwyneth Paltrow comes back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You think they'll? I mean, honestly, that new MCU needs some star power. I'm gonna keep it real.
It has it.
Nah.
They haven't even started.
I like Iron Man. Yo, they can find a way with an alternate universe to bring him back. Like, come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, they can't. They can't. He's done.
You can bring him back. They're talking about writing him back.
They can bring him back because, like, the dude. If you watch that Spider-Man, what was it? Not Homecoming.
Far From Home.
Lost. Yeah. One of those. Like, you see this dude that was from an alternate universe, like, where he's dead.
Yeah, they established the multiverse. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
they're not gonna. They've got their phases. This is the reason why DC fails, is because something was happening on Earth 52 that wasn't happening on Earth 3, or this happened on Earth Prime and not Earth 611. It was just too confusing for people to follow. It needs to happen on one Earth.
Y'all didn't see the car? Y'all asking to see the Batmobile? Did anybody see who didn't see the Batmobile?
Show it up.
Put a 1 in the Batmobile, and I said Batmobile. Put a 1 in the chat if you didn't see the Batmobile.
Well, again, and they're going more on a supernatural thing, so they're going to have Blade and Morbius. The whole Sony stuff is going to cross over into the MCU. You know, they're going to do the Eternals. I mean, Hellfire, we got the Eternals. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were playing that song from the Falcon. That shit was funny. We don't need no.
That's New Mutants. That is New Mutants. That's not the Eternals. Yeah, that's New Mutants coming out. That's a totally different thing, because they haven't written mutants into the MCU.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to do the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we're waiting. Yeah, we don't know. First we have to see how mutation with humans would happen. That's what the Eternals is about.
Yeah, they'll probably just naturally just do it. Like, hey, it happens because boom,
No, maybe not. That's not the way Feige does things. Everything leads.
Well, yeah, he writes it out. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but we'll have to wait and see. But no, there's somebody put in Doctor Strange 2 cameo for who? Robert Downey Jr.? No. I mean, he's gone.
They killed somebody else, though. God,
Well, originally they weren't going to kill him. They were going to kill Captain America, but they switched it. Towards the end. Right at the end, they switched it. They were like, well, in order for this to go full circle, Iron Man needed to be the guy who let the other people climb over him so that he could cut the wire. Because that was Cap's big thing on him. Mm. You're not going to be the guy that people crawl over so that they survive, and you stay back to cut the wire. And that's what he was at the end. And they
Cap one more time. Are y'all sure y'all want to see this Batmobile?
Yeah, go ahead. Somebody says he's got a V8 in the rear.
Yeah, Bit said put a 1 for the Batmobile. Put 2 if Xbox is trash.
Shut up. Shut up. All right, we got to put it on the screen now, I guess.
Oh, there my goodness.
There it is, guys. Behold the new crime-fighting machine, the Batmobile. We used to fight crime a quarter mile at a time, people.
See, I can't do it. I'm not going to go see this movie. But I didn't go see that other trash.
We used to fight crime a quarter mile at a time. Are y'all seeing this?
Yeah. And it may look great. It may look great on when you go to the theater.
Yeah, it might look better on like CG and like, you know, enhanced. You know, they add some different stuff to it, maybe. But
Ryan, the people spoke, man. They put 2s. You got to show a trash box.
Shut up, fool.
I actually kind of like that though, low key. It looks like I kind of what, dude? They got to evolve a little bit.
That. It's different.
It's different, you know.
Yeah,
it looks like some Mad Max shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
That vibe too. I got that same vibe when I.
What, Mad Max?
Mad Max. Yeah. Yes, I did. I did.
Is that a Charger? Is that a Dodge Charger that they've changed it?
It looks like it because the back of it, like the back of the Batmobile where it's like exposed, you see the engine and like red lights and shit. Like on this, it's like LED lights. It looked like, and it was red.
Yeah.
And the whole thing. Actually, why am I describing? I can just show you. Hold on. So this is the other picture of it. This is a little better. So let me remove that one.
Sorry, didn't he fall? Didn't he fall off the motorcycle, something like that, in the filming? People are like, oh, he fell off
the. Yeah, that is true. Let me go back here again. So y'all saw the front of the Batmobile. Now the back of it is right here. I guess they're taking a nod to the classic Batman with just like this right here.
Yeah, it's a Charger. That is a Charger.
Yeah, so they're kind of like nodding at an old school Batmobile with like the back of it exposed like this, maybe.
Yeah.
It looked like a nice booty to me, though.
Yeah. I tell you what, I can't do it. You know, that's all I'm saying. I mean, but look, I wish I'm the best of them.
I don't like the suit, to be honest. The car is like whatever. The suit is horrible to me.
They probably enhanced the suit with CG.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Maybe you're right. They enhanced with CG. Yeah. Remember, like how they did. I did. Fool, jump in.
Give it down.
No, it's on my meds.
No, Trashio's coming in.
Mr. Trashio's in. Salty, what's up, bro? But no, it just
Salty. I'm still waiting on my inbox.
That doesn't strike me as like, hey, yo, I need that. You know, like I wanna. That's something he would drive. But again, it's a younger Batman, right? That's the trick, right? It's a younger Batman.
But they just did that with Batman Begins. And that's what I'm saying. It's like
young though. Like Christian was 33?
Well, but that's when he first turned into Batman.
This is year one. This is year one.
If you want to go, if we're going off of an animated storyline, or we're just going off the storyline in general.
Well, no, after the Nolan storyline, they're basically saying you know, so if this is going to be a one-off, kind of like they did with Joker, okay, but is this part of their extended universe? I mean, because they're still doing Wonder Woman 2. That's coming out in a few more weeks.
Yeah, Birds of Prey did really bad.
Trash. Yeah, trash. That's already at the discount.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was trash. But Margot Robbie will bounce back because she at least gets to do. She's in Suicide Squad, so she can bounce back. The rest of them
looking forward to that. To be honest with you, I'm not even looking forward to that.
Well, James Gunn did it, so yeah, they want to give it a look.
I ain't looking forward to that.
I
ain't looking forward to that. But keep it real.
Yeah.
DC can't make good movies, bro. I'm sorry. I know they made Joker, which was amazing.
Joker was amazing.
Outside of that, like what? Like they hit and miss constantly, and they hit like once every 3 years.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
You completely.
But Wonder Woman and Aquaman. I mean, the third acts of those movies were trash. But can we give it credit on the first 2 acts? At least Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
that
Wonder Woman is like the best standout. Like that's the crazy thing. That's the best character movie they got so far going on, aside from Joker. That's the.
I'll tell you what, Shazam wasn't bad either.
Yeah, the third act was.
I didn't see Shazam a try, so I can't comment on it.
Shazam was surprisingly good.
That was surprisingly good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's because I expected it to be trash, but I was surprised.
I mean, you probably had that big, that bad taste in your mouth from the Justice League, because Justice League.
I just have really low expectations for their movie, so anytime that they're even like just not trash, I'm like, okay, that was good.
Yeah, that was so bad.
So you said Christian Bale when he first played Batman was 31. Robert Pattinson is 33 when he started.
Well, I'm just saying,
it doesn't really matter.
It shows him training with the League of Shadows and turning into man's. That's my point. Is that we already have his origin story. So again, but if they're going to do a one-off like they did with Joker, okay. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna do a one-off. Okay, I can understand.
Shout out to Danny. He told us something. Shout out to Platform, aka Danny. He told us something. It looks like it takes regular unleaded gas because
it does not take 92 octane.
It don't look. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like he built this shit. It is. I mean, it does look like he built it, right? Like he souped it up, but it doesn't look like a Batmobile. This doesn't. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Like just.
Bro, I like this a lot better than that stupid tank-looking thing from the Christopher Nolan movies.
You tripping? The Tumbler?
Bro, I hated that thing.
Yeah. Tumbler?
Bro, yeah, bro, that looks stupid. That looked like a 10-year-old.
And they were going with a realistic Batman in all realistic sense. That's something Batman would use. A prototype tank that had some that was agile.
Son.
And had
it's a Batmobile, not a Bat tank, man. You need to fall back.
Batmobile's always like a tank.
Bro, listen, it's a Batmobile. It's supposed to be a car, sir. I'm
gonna test this right now. I'm gonna test this right now for everybody in the chat. I guarantee you probably like that damn Batmobile. What was it from Batman Forever?
That was trash.
That was a little over the top. That was a little
okay.
It was supposed to
look like that cheesy.
I mean, I'm down with the subtlety of it. It doesn't need to be this over the top looking. Like it was literally a tank. Like it didn't need to be all that. No,
I like the tank, but I do like the subtleness of let's just it's more realistic. Yeah,
especially because Batman's not necessarily set in like modern time. He's a
man,
Like this is like maybe like an 80s vibe, a 90s vibe. So an older looking car, it fits the setting.
What's funny as shit though? Because it's funny. Because you said it's a tank. Yeah, I remember. But Batman Arkham Knight, pretty much, it's the exact same shit, only beefed up with Arkham Knight. It looked the exact same. Only the back opens up to like put people on.
That was the worst part of the game.
In terms of like implementation, you had to do so much shit with that back car.
Yeah, they could have just added what they added, but they dragged it on a lot. That's
like, hey, I need the Batmobile to charge this transformer. No, I don't.
The cool thing about the tumbler thing was it had like a motorcycle built into it, right?
Yeah, well, remember it was military. But it was military. He was getting all that stuff from defunct military.
Yeah, it was that's true.
So I mean, again, people they always ask where toys. Well, okay, if they have military contracts and they just didn't mass produce the stuff, it's kind of like, oh, okay, he has pointy ears because antennae that he can follow police chatter on. It made sense.
That shit was funny though, when he first shot out the Batpod. Come on, you like the Batpod.
That was pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
So Meds that like he ain't appreciate the damn.
Hey, ask the platform live. How about that girl they interviewed? She should be the new Batgirl. So I think
Elizabeth Gruen.
Yeah, the girl who played Trilla. She should be the new Batgirl.
Fuck all that. Cast her as fucking Catwoman. Get rid of that other chick.
Who just played her? That pasty girl.
That pasty girl. That was the girl from the Princess Diaries. What's her name?
Oh shit! It was from the Princess Diaries. Yeah, no, you're right.
What's her name?
Oh my god, Jesus!
You know who I'm talking? Oh, Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway. Yeah, that is. Yeah, she was also in Interstellar, and so just two.
I feel like that was a bad choice of casting.
I think she was right for what she was given.
I can't buy her as a badass. She was in the Princess Diaries.
You just
it's the same reason I can't buy Robert Pattinson as a badass. He can't be Batman. He was a sparkly vampire.
Let's keep it 100.
He was pasty in that too. He was pasty in that as a pasty vampire.
She had tough shoes to fill. I think we can all agree. She had tough shoes to fill, especially coming off of Michelle Pfeiffer. She had a lot of tough shoes to fill.
Well, yeah,
and
indeed.
And Halle Berry played that part too.
Oh God, don't mention that again, please. No.
Well, that was Catwoman.
I thought he was talking about Catwoman. We're talking about Batgirl.
Yeah, Catwoman. That should. She had tough shoes to fill. And nobody was replacing Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm keeping.
It's just a matter of like, there's certain times where you see an actor in a particular role, and then when you see them in like such a drastic turn in roles, you just can't buy it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. That's like when Al Pacino played that coach. In Any Given Sunday, he was just
she'll blow us away. Like on some real shit to P100, right? She'll probably blow us away. Because remember, we all thought Batman was like really like seriously miscast when they put fucking Ben Affleck as him, and then we finally saw him like in action. He was like, you know what? That's actually not a bad Batman. So I don't know.
True.
It might work. I don't know. Shit. What else?
Yeah, I'm not mad. Yeah, I ain't mad at them. If they pull it off, they pull it off. I mean, this is the third acts of those movies have been horrible. It's like I didn't care for the third act of the first John Wick. It was like, man, this is terrible.
Really? Oh,
yeah, the third act. Oh, I mean, the first two acts I thought was good, but it's like the third act was like, this is all
kind of been plaguing a lot of his movies, like his later movies. Like remember Constantine? Like it was badass. Like I
didn't watch that one. That was a bad idea for a movie.
I thought it was good. No, the first two acts was pretty good, but then the third kind of like dragged.
There's an Ori stream.
Yeah,
Maka, and he said he's starting now.
Let me ask you guys 2 questions. I'm gonna shut it down. So, first of all, it's gonna end on games, obviously. So for all my Xbox viewers, I know we RGT's got some. Shout out to you guys who show up every Friday. What Xbox game you playing? Meds, what you playing, bro?
Right now, I'm actually streaming it. Right, not literally this second, but this week I've been streaming it, and I'm going to after this podcast. Ori and the Blind Forest, man. Great game. I know I'm late on it, and I should have played it a long time ago, but I haven't gotten around to it. And obviously, the new one's coming, so I decided to play that. And love it. Great game.
That's a trick question.
You still getting Ori 2?
Huh?
Getting Ori 2?
Oh, of course. That's why I'm playing this one because I'm just really looking forward to it, and I wanted to beat this one first before I went on to the next one. So it's been great, man. Really enjoy the game.
Awesome. And the Xbox viewers games playing? No. Guess not.
I'm playing the flight.
I see it. Well, shout out to you who showed up, our Xbox viewers.
Nobody's playing no Xbox games. Okay.
No, I'm playing the flight sim game, but that's a trick question. Xbox has no game.
I also play Gears 5 like once or twice a week. So.
Okay. Yeah, Gears 5 is
you and Merc, right?
I enjoy
team up with Merc.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Merc 305. Shout out to him.
I did download Forza again. All right.
Download Forza?
Oh, there you go.
Look at the confession. See, she exposed all of you.
No, because everybody in the chat wants to play.
Yeah, it's like Saul. Confess.
You can like co-op races on that, can't you?
Yeah, you can just drive around and just
I'm gonna jump in Forza with you. I'm gonna jump in Forza with you. I got you, dog.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Definitely cool. Okay, so we got some answers there. Now let's get into the last one. What are you guys playing on PS4? And obviously, Neo 2 drops on the 13th. Are you getting Neo 2 day one? Or are you going to pass and probably wait for Ghost of Tsushima or hell, maybe even Doom Eternal? I mean, there's so many damn games to choose from. It's crazy. Even Final Fantasy. I mean, shit, you can't go wrong with either game you pick. But
the demo.
I'm doing Final Fantasy demo for me. And,
but you mean playing right now or like looking forward to playing soon?
I mean, you're playing right now plus looking forward to play.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking forward to Bleeding Edge and Ori and the Will of the Wisp. So take that, Ryan. Take that, sir.
Yeah.
On the last.
I'm eating dinner here, so I don't.
But on PS4 right now, obviously I just got the demo, which was fire. The game is fire. Can't wait to play it.
I'm eating dinner. I don't want to lose it.
I'm playing Uncharted 1 right now, actually on PS4 as well.
Fire.
the next PlayStation game I play after I beat the Uncharted series, bro, I don't have a capture card. That's the thing. I don't really want to stream them off the PS. Nah, I'm too poor for that. And streaming directly off the PS4, bro, those streams look terrible. I hate.
Nah,
I don't like using that. I don't like using that.
I heard this.
The next game.
Listen to this.
Bro, I like my streams looking nice. Have you ever looked at my streams? Like, I'm not the most entertaining guy in the world, but the videos at least sharp and clear. They do look sharp.
Yeah. They don't look that bad. They're not perfect, but you can get 1080 60.
I'm gonna give it a shot. If I'm hardwired, it should look.
It should look fine hardwired. Yeah, you shouldn't have no hardwired.
But after that, I'm gonna just wait until Last of Us. Obviously, Last of Us gonna be fire.
Okay, all right. Somebody just got Resident. Oh, you just got Resident 2 remake. I'm jealous because you get the first experience that I remember. My first experience, loved it from start to finish. Can't wait for
that game's fun.
Fucking awesome. Can't wait for part 3.
Why, Ryan? You play games, bro? Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, here we go.
How many platinums you even got? Like 3? Yeah, okay, Ryan.
Yeah, he's got more than me.
Mixed up with somebody else.
Oh, I must know. How many you got though? 100 what?
119.
Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, it was fun. I didn't even know this game is getting a remaster. I guess it just flew under my radar. But I platinumed that Destroy All Humans game, the first one. And I was doing, when we was setting up for the show, I noticed that Destroy All Humans was getting a remaster. And the fucking game looked incredible. I'm talking new animations, new colors. It looks sick.
It looks like it's running an Unreal. Don't quote me, but it just looks like an Unreal engine. But yeah, that thing looks beautiful.
That looks really clean. I was like, holy shit! Yeah. I might have to double dip and pick that up again because I really.
And that's a classic game right there, dude.
Yeah, I love that game. So that was cool. So I might have to really double dip and support that again. And obviously, I'm clearing the backlog as we speak. So it's like I got so much shit to get done. But you already know. You know how that is. That's the struggle in the life of a gamer, I guess you can say, right? You just play so many games and you lose it.
Now you're talking.
Hey Ryan, you know you sound like Christian Bale. Don't say that. Anyway, man, shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We had over 300 people here. Appreciate you guys coming through this Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Hit that like button, man.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for coming through. This is episode 104 of the RGT podcast. A little different, just a little bit more fun, you know, a little bit more open to you guys and have some more topics and chill. Hope you guys enjoyed though. Real talk. Appreciate everybody who came through. See you guys on the next one or next week. And yeah, you guys have an awesome one. Till next time, man. It's the crew. We gonna definitely sign it out. We appreciate y'all. Let everybody do their outros. Go ahead, Mets.
No outro. Just follow me over there on Twitch because I did ditch the Mixer gang. I resigned, but follow me over there on Twitch on twitch.tv/actuallymeds. And yeah, man, come hang out.
Yeah, I avoided the Mixer topic. I was like, nah, I'm in flight talking about Mixer.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. This is the Mixer gang general telling you, rest in peace, Mixer.
After the lady at the town hall, oh yeah, there's no future for that damn service after what I saw. Messiah, go ahead, brother, take it away.
That's the Messiah of Xbox. Shout out to everybody that came by. Hit that like button. Sub to everybody here. Play the games. The terrorists win.
All right, and of course our newest member, Mr. Blaze 4K. Go ahead, brother.
Yo, it's your boy Blaze 4K. The trash, yo. Check out my channel. Check out everybody here, of course, and Sony's God, baby.
Yeah, his channel is posted, should I say featured on the main channel here, so you guys make sure you go check him out. Put out a good video on the TV. Got me a little jealous. I actually might look into that TV.
Nice, like that. Nice video too.
Yeah,
nice
that was
video.
pretty nice. That's pretty nice. You said it was super thin too. I was like, holy shit. So,
dude, did you see it? He panned to it. It's crazy thin.
That's super thin. That is insanely thin. So that's cool. Well, thank you guys again for coming through. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Till next time, man. That'd be awesome. Later.
PC Master Race.
PC.